San Francisco Urban Riders is a nonprofit that seeks to improve recreational cycling opportunities for youth of all ages and abilities, primarily focusing on off-road. And that happens through volunteerism, stewardship of our trails and open spaces, leading bike rides, hosting activities, and things like that.
There's so much open space and natural areas out here in San Francisco that cyclists can and should be able to use. And finding more places for people to use those bikes is something San Francisco Urban Riders is committed to doing.
Over the last 10 years, we put in over 10,000 hours of labor into trail maintenance and other projects that help with off-road cycling.
You would think trail building and lifting heavy rocks and swinging a tool all day would be considered a punishment, but it's amazing how many cyclists really look forward to it.
Additionally, other programs where we put in a lot of hours are youth outreach programs. So we had programs that help teach kids how to ride. It's really great to get kids away from video games and the modern day distractions and distract them in a way that's outside and detached.
Probably the most exciting thing to me in all the years and activities SF Urban Riders has gone through is just to see how youth have really risen to the challenge of mountain biking and cycling in general. I've been fortunate enough to work with the YMCA and Rec and Park and some individual high schools and help build mountain biking entry-level programs for them, and the kids have responded fantastic.
We're targeting all cyclists that love riding off-road, love riding on trails, and that's a really inclusive community.
I think another thing that the Urban Riders has done really well is the Mountain Bike Festival. I think is a really amazing demonstration of how much fun urban riding can be. We have amazing trails here in San Francisco, and showing off McLaren Park, which is in the southern part of the city, which is not as well accessed, getting people out there, getting people excited about bikes, having a big festival that included so many different facets of urban riding, so much fun.
If we don't have an opportunity to come together and see each other, it's hard to quantify who we are. Holding that race, people got to see there are 1,000 people that want to come out and either ride, spectate, or just give their kids a fun place to play.
I'm really passionate about having open trails, and so finding an outlet for that passion seemed really exciting, and it was exciting to see SF Urban Riders starting to grow and get more clear about its goals and its mission. It's a volunteer-based organization, and it will be a membership-based organization in the sense of there's no fight we're taking on unless we have our base behind us.
Urban cycling is just a great way of integrating a healthy lifestyle into your daily routines.
I love the city for the environment, the weather, the people, and now the trails. I get wildflowers, I get natural settings, I get wildlife, I get to stop and meet people I know, I get to stop and meet new friends. If anything happens, I'm right next to some food or a bike shop. I mean, you can't beat the urban adventure.
It's a very vibrant city, very urban city. We have the best food, we have a lot of good art, but at the end of the day, I also want to kind of get outside into nature. And from the door, I can hop on my bike, ride a mile, and be somewhere that doesn't look like a city. Let's face it, right now, this day and age, we're all inside too much, working hard in front of our computers and getting outside and feeling like we're doing something that's a little bit more natural. It's nice.
I think this is a great time for cyclists to get involved with SF Urban Riders. Quite frankly, that's what gets other people going, is how easy it is to leave an urban environment and get up to an open space where you can make a difference.
It means that we have fewer cars on the road, we have less pollution, we have better health outcomes. Those are the things that make for a productive society, that make for a sustainable city. Riding your bike, totally awesome way to get around. Riding your bike off-road, even more excellent way to get around. If you know that we need to maintain these trails in order to ride on them, you're that much more connected towards doing that work. I know that putting sweat labor in is just as important as riding my bike and advocating out loud. And we should remember why we're all in it. We're all in it to have fun. Mountain biking or off-road biking, that's just fun. Riding your bike is great.